Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, the place where we go deep into all things manifestation, healing and soul alignment. In today's video, we're going deeper into a subject I already talked about in a previous video. Your thoughts don't create your reality. And today we're going deeper with more explanations and more details. I received a specific comment that says too much theory without examples of how to do it. So of course this is a big subject, so the first video was all about explaining why I believe that your thoughts don't create your reality and how you can start bringing back your power as a divine creator. So if you have not watched that video, go watch it first, then come back here to really go deeper into the how and get all the juicy details on how you can create your most aligned reality and create magic. So let's get into it. I took some notes to make sure we have a clear direction, a clear step-by-step process, so you can start aligning with your best next reality and not letting your thoughts affect you or affect your reality. So just to come back on some important points, the first thing we must understand in order to be able to practice and apply this process in your life, you must understand this fundamental truth: you are source. You are source, I am source, everyone on earth is source. We all come from the same place. We all exist because of the infinite creation and intelligent creation of life, the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call it. And so every one of us, we are an expression of the divine, a really unique expression of the divine. And so when we come here as a unique being, unique divine being, to experience what it is to be the universe, and more specifically to taste, experience, feel what it is to be this really unique expression of the universe. When you're everything, you're nothing at the same time. And so as humans, we are literally the divine, the universe expressing itself in this form. The reason why this is so important to understand and to know in your heart is that once you understand that you are source, that you are much more than who you think you are, that you are actually everything you want to be, then your thoughts lose their grip on you, lose their grip on your consciousness. And you come into the realization that you are not your thoughts, you are the thinker of your thoughts. And I'm sure you've heard that maybe a million times if you're into spirituality, law of attraction, personal development. I'm sure you've heard it a million times. And today I want to give you maybe a metaphor so you can actually start integrating this truth. Because you're not your thoughts and because you are the thinker of your thoughts, that means that you are the observer of your thoughts. Since you're not them, you are the one who's thinking them. You also have the power of observing them. Observing them. And I want you to imagine that you are watching a TV and you have a remote in your hands and you can choose whatever channel you want. And if you're not sure what you want to watch, you're probably gonna zap and look what is playing on the TV, and you're gonna just look at it really quickly. Maybe you're gonna look at the guide section to see what's playing, what's on air at this time. Or maybe if we go back to the times we didn't have fancy ways to know what's playing, we were just zapping the channels to see what's there. And so in this observation, see yourself as a TV. As the TV, you have the ability to tune in and project all of these channels, different channels, multiple channels, infinite channels. And since you're the one projecting them, you also have the ability to be aware that you are playing or in the ability to play multiple channels at the same time. But the moment you choose one, this is what you project. This is what you project. The moment you choose the channel, this is what you project. But as a TV, it's not because you're projecting one thing that it means that the other channels don't exist. They still exist. You're just using your vehicle, your vessel, to project one specific channel at this time. Because you are both the observer that is watching the show, that choose that channel, but you're also the TV who's in the ability of projecting that channel, projecting that show, projecting that movie, whatever is playing on the screen. So if you imagine going into the TV and being the TV, you can see the screen and you can see the things projecting on the screen, but you are not limited to the things that are playing on the screen. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I'm really curious to know how fast this is going to click for you, because the moment you understand this is the moment that your life completely changes. Because you are no longer bound to a specific reality. You are no longer bound to the thing that you're becoming aware or that you're seeing with your eyes. Because the moment you realize that you are the TV, the projector, the creator of what's playing on the TV, then you can choose whatever channel you want. And you also know that no matter what you're looking at, observing at any moment, is not permanent, and you have access to multiple, infinite other possibilities to play something else. And so this is the metaphor I wanted to give to you today, because when I had that realization, I understood that I was no longer just me. And from that day on, I understood the importance and the power that I have as a co-creator. I said that in the previous video, your thoughts are not yours. I mean, you can create some specific thoughts, but what we don't realize is that we are already connected to the infinite pool of infinite possibilities, to the quantum field, to source. And so what you're thinking may be coming from conditioning, may be coming from thoughts you were given by your family, your ancestors, but also you may be receiving divine callings that are meant for you. It all depends to what we are relating to at every moment. And that's why I say that your thoughts don't create your reality. Is the connection and the relationship you have with your thoughts that creates your reality. When your connection is codependent with your thoughts, then you have no awareness of who you are. You become every thought that comes into your awareness. And so if it's limiting, you are going to feel limited. If it's fear, you will feel fear. And so when we are codependent to our thoughts and codependent to our physical reality, we feel as the victim of our situation and circumstances. Because if what is real is only what we see, then we actually have no control to change anything, because things are happening to us. But when we come back to our divine creator and creatrix seat, when we come back to our center, when we come back to the realization that we are the observer of this reality and the creator of this reality, then we can start moving our awareness and energy very differently. The other thing I wanted to say is that once you tune into one specific thought, you start entertaining that specific thought. And when you entertain it, it also entertains you. Just like when you are watching TV, you are entertaining yourself because you choose something that you wanted to watch, or you're not entertaining yourself because you're not pleased with what's happening in the screen. But if you are, the show, the movie is also entertaining you. So you are in a dynamic loop of exchange of energy. So when we're thinking thoughts and choose to stop our awareness and focus on one specific thought, we choose to entertain it. And I'm sure you also heard this: your thoughts affect your emotions and your emotions affect your thoughts. So your thoughts will have a ripple effect, a trigger on the emotions that you will feel, and what you feel will also have a trigger on your thoughts, because the more you think something, the more you feel it, and the more you feel that certain emotion, the more you will create other thoughts that fit that emotion. And so it's really a dynamic loop, just as if you were watching something on the TV and you are entertained and the movie is entertaining you. It's really the same principle. So again, it's not just the thoughts, it's the vibrational alignment that you create with your thoughts at every moment. Every moment. And Abraham Hicks says this a lot: vibration precedes manifestation. Because manifestation is the world of form, the material realm, what we can see, what we can touch, what we can feel, what we can smell and taste. But this realm is just a reflection and a manifestation of energy, of vibration. Physical creation is the last step of the manifestation process. Before that, it all happens in the unseen. It all happens in the processes that we don't see. And those processes are the laws of the universe. And so becoming a deliberate creator is understanding who you are. And it comes back to the first point I said at the beginning of this video. You are source. You are vibration. You are energy. And because you are energy, you can be anything that you want, because you already are everything. So after all of this, I'm pretty sure you want to know how you can break those patterns and actually start aligning with the things you want. Start nurturing and creating a vibrational alignment that serves you, and let go and release of the vibrational alignments that no longer serve you. So let's get into it. As I said just before, it all comes back to the first point I made in this video, and understanding and knowing that you are source, that you are energy. And as humans, our vibrational alignment or frequency, the frequency we are emanating at every moment, is our emotions. Emotions are energy in motion. And so how we feel is literally the energy we're moving inside of our body, inside of our awareness, and so the energy that we are entertaining in that moment. So now that this is clear, I'm going to give you my 4-step process that I literally use every day, that is part of my being, and that I use when I catch myself tuning in or relating to thoughts, stories, or narratives that are not serving me. So the only way to really know what is your vibrational alignment is awareness, is to shift back into observer mode. And the good thing is that our emotions are not only the energy that we are emanating, but it's also our internal guidance. The way you become aware of your vibrational alignment is becoming aware or paying attention to what you're feeling. And the good thing is that when you're feeling really bad, when you're feeling not so good, it's often hard to miss. I mean, we all have protective mechanisms, unconscious patterns like dissociation, denial, and so on. But even those protective mechanisms that pull us away from becoming aware of what's happening and what we are feeling still has an emotion to it, still has a feeling, still has a sensation. And so the beautiful thing is that as human beings, we are sentient beings. And so becoming aware of the sensations, the feelings, the emotions that we are feeling will always let us know to what we are relating, to what energy we are entertaining in that moment. So, what am I feeling? If you're not sure, you can just pause right now, tomorrow, at any moment of the day, and just do a little checkup. What am I feeling right now? What am I feeling right now? And just tune into your body. Are you feeling tense somewhere? Are you feeling fear? Are you feeling stress? Are you feeling anxiety? Are you feeling excitement? Are you feeling love? Are you feeling passion? Are you feeling joy? Are you feeling peace? Are you feeling neutral? Whatever the emotion is, just pay attention. What is it that you're feeling in the moment? And sometimes you are not feeling anything. Because as I said, we have protective mechanisms that can create numbness, that can create nothingness. But even that has a texture. So just pay attention. How can you open your awareness to just sense what is in that moment? Just sit with it for a while until it becomes clearer and you can sense it better. So the first step, awareness. What am I feeling? Becoming aware of the energy that you're entertaining. The second step, if you're feeling something that is not serving you, if you're entertaining something that is not fulfilling you or serving you, then it's time to disconnect. Because before we move to a better feeling, to a better thought, we must let go. We must create space for a better thing to come in. And so disconnect. We have to break the connection, we have to unplug, we have to stop relating to whatever we're relating to in that moment. And that can take many different forms. If it's frustration that you're feeling, maybe you can shake your body, maybe you can scream in a pillow. If you're feeling stress, maybe you can do a breath work, meditation. If you're feeling unclear, maybe you can journal and use some journaling prompts to help you gain clarity. If you're feeling sad, ashamed, or not any other wounded feeling, you can do shadow work, again through journaling or embodiment, whatever serves you. So you can get creative and you can listen to yourself. Once you become aware of what the feeling is, you'll often have a sense of what would be best for you to do with that in the moment. As you become aware and you pay attention, you will know what to do. You will know what to do. And an easy question you can ask yourself is, how can I better support myself in this? Or you can literally ask your emotion. Sadness, fear, hurt, how can I best support you right now? What do you need for you to dissolve? What do you need for you to rest? So once you've done what you need to do to disconnect, to let go of that energy, then it's time to align. Align with the things you want to create align with the energy that you want to relate to. I know it can sound easier said than done, but when we come back to the truth that we are divine creators and we can deliberately create anything that we want, then it becomes easier to entertain this possibility that we can choose whatever we want and start tuning into it. And you will become aware of that and become more comfortable in that with practice, the more you do it. And so, yes, sometimes we need time in order to disconnect from a certain emotion and start connecting to a new, better possibility. There's a process in healing, but most of the time we can choose deliberately and align with that reality and start sensing that frequency vibration. So how do you want to feel? If you don't want to feel this way anymore, how do you want to feel instead? That's a good question. If I don't want to feel hurt anymore, if I don't want to feel lust anymore, how do I want to feel instead? And from there, let that intuitive flow come in. Maybe today is peace. It's not success, it's not joy, it's not confidence. Maybe today is just peace or feeling neutral. Whatever is best than what you were feeling before is good, because you're moving in vibrational alignment with something better and something that will better serve you. So once you've chosen that vibration, that reality that you want to start creating, then the last step is to start elevating yourself to that frequency. And just like the disconnect process, it can be done in multiple different ways. Again, you can use meditation, journaling, you can dance, you can go on a walk, you can do the thing that you really like to do, you can cook, whatever helps you get in a better vibrational alignment with the things you want at any moment, do that. And sometimes it's not even about doing something or more things. Sometimes it's all about coming back to that truth that you are source, that you are a divine creator, creatrix, and just by remembering that, everything else dissolves. The fear, the stress, the anxiety, it dissolves. So again, sometimes it's not about doing something. Sometimes it happens internally. But in the meantime, you can ask yourself, what would make me feel better right now? What is the smallest step I can take right now to feel more confident, to feel more joy, to feel more peace, to feel more excitement? Whatever the reality that you chose, the vibrational alignment that you want to tune into, what is the smallest step you can take right now in this second that will move you in that direction? So to conclude all of it, the first step, awareness. What am I feeling right now? Second step, disconnect. What can I do to feel better? What can I do to let go of this feeling? 3, align. If I don't want to feel this way anymore, what do I want to feel instead? What is a better reality that serves me? What is a better story that serves me? What is a better thought that serves me? Then elevate. One thing I forgot to mention that I love to do in the elevate process is the rampage of appreciation, the rampage of anything. It is something Abraham Hicks uses a lot. And so let's say you want to feel more grateful. I used to do that every morning. Now, to be honest, I do it when I feel like it, but maybe it's a calling for me to start doing it again every day. While I would drink my coffee or anything, while I would make my coffee, I would start naming everything around me and going bigger and bigger about the things I was grateful for. So let's say I would start, I'm so grateful for my eyelashes. I'm so grateful for my hair growing. I'm so grateful for my coffee that is being brewed right now. I'm so grateful for my kitchen. I'm so grateful for the food in my fridge. I'm so grateful for the apartment I live in. I'm so grateful for my couch that it's so comfortable. I'm so grateful that it's sunny outside. I'm so grateful for the beauty of that tree outside that is huge and beautiful. So grateful that next week I'm doing this. And so you understand now, you go bigger and bigger, and then you can start naming things that have not yet happened but you will be grateful for receiving. So let's say I'm so grateful for my trip to New York City. I'm going in 2 months. Even if it's not real in this moment, you can just start naming things. I'm so grateful for the money that is flowing to me easily. And you go on and go on and go on. And I'm just doing this. I'm feeling really grateful right now because it's just like, oh my god, I acknowledge and I become aware of everything that's already here, and I can build it and build it. And then it entertains you. You entertain it and it entertains you. So it becomes a loop that you don't even have to think about. So I'm gonna leave you in this really grateful feeling, and I really hope that you're feeling it too, because life is so amazing. You are so amazing. You literally are source, and I hope after this video you remember who you are, because you can really create anything that you want, and every day is another opportunity to create even more magic. So let me know in the comments below if that helped you, and more specifically, once you start using this, let me know all about the transformation, the manifestations, and everything that's going to unfold from that, because something is going to unfold from that. It's a guaranteed. It's a guaranteed. So are you willing to start putting your energy and pouring your energy towards the thing that you want? That is your decision, and you are the only being who can make that choice. So I hope you give it a try and you immerse yourself in the magic of the vibrational alignment. And yeah, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if there's anything specific you would want me to talk about in future videos. Any questions, let me know down below. Thank you so much for being here, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!